Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And I'm here to make a confession that I think I really messed up. I was getting ready to kick the camera, and then I was going to compare these two radios as far as reception. So I was trying to tune the bands, and I thought, well, I'm going to try my most favorite band, which is the 31 meter band. So I picked up this one here, and I started looking to see which of these is the 31 meter band. Now, this radio doesn't have the meter band nomenclature on the side here. It doesn't tell you what international broadcast meter band is. So you just kind of have to look at it and figure out what it was. So I'm looking for 31 meter band, which is somewhere around 9 megahertz. And guess what? Let's see, band 3 goes to 7.6. Okay, so that means band 4 must be the 31 meter. Band 4 starts at 11.5. Wait a minute. Where is the 31 meter band? It's not on this radio. It's not on this radio. I thought these were all the international broadcast bands. Was that wrong? So what I did is I looked up on the internet, because I don't have a very good memory and I don't remember the exact frequencies of the international broadcast bands. I kind of know. So here's something that I printed out that has that information. I know you can't read it because my camera's not that good. But if I come down here under the 31 meter, that's supposed to be 9.4 megahertz to 9.9 megahertz. Not on this radio. So I thought, what the heck? So I looked at this one, which was the one I was going to compare it against. And this one actually has the nomenclature of the meter bands on this side of the scale. So I come down here to 31 meters, and it starts at 9.5, and it goes to 10 megahertz. And so I said it's supposed to start at 9.4. So doesn't quite make 9.4, but maybe actually when you're tuning it, it goes below the 9.5 marking to get you down to 9.4, and then it needs to go up to 9.9, and it goes up to 10 megahertz. This one has it. Now, let's look what other discrepancies this radio has. So let me put this one down. I'll come back to this one, and let's look at what it has. It has 4.75 to 5.08. Okay, 4.75. That's the 60 meter band. Okay, so we didn't get anything, I call it below 60 meters or below 4.75 megahertz. Okay, so we got that one. I'm going to check that one off. So we got 60 meters. And then the next one it has is 5.8 to 6.4. So that would be the 49 meter band plus a little more, because the 49 meter band starts at 5.9 and goes to 6.2. So it's got that one covered. Let's go to the next one, which is 6. I did that one. Okay, the next one is, no, I take that back. The third one is 6.8 to 7.6. And the 41 meter is 7.2 to 7.450. So it's got that one covered, okay? And my pen stopped working. Now, the next one it has, it goes all the way up to 11. So there's nothing around 9 megahertz. So it's 11.5 to 12.2. 11, and which is the 25 meter band. Why did they leave out the 31 meter band? Okay, let's go on. The next one is 13.4 to 14.2, which is the 22 meter band, and a little more, a little beyond that. The next one is 17.1 to 18. 17.1. That's the 16 meter band. So it skipped. Let me double check it. Yeah, it skipped the 19 meter band, which goes from 15.1 to 15.8. Didn't get that one. And then the last one it has is 21.2 to 22. 21.2 to 22 is 13 meter band. So you probably, oops, again, you probably can't see it on my camera, but it, out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now this is one of the listings I found. There were some differences depending on the website what was included. Some of this is the amateur band, like this one included the 75 meter band, which is the top end of the amateur band, the 80 meter amateur band. So out of the whatever I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 that were listed on this website, this radio did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the one I like, the 31 meter band, this radio doesn't have. Forget that radio. Okay, let's go back to this one now. This one is, let's see, the first one is the 60 meter band. Okay, same as the other one. And then the 49 meter band. And I'm not reading off the frequencies here. I'm just assuming that the nomenclature on here of the meter band is correct. 41, got that one. 31 here. 31 is on this radio. So this radio gets a big plus compared to that radio as far as coverage. So we got 31, so we got that one. 25, we got 25. And they say 21. This one this listing showed 22 meters, but the range on 21 is 13.45 to 13.9. That also covers the 22. And then we have the 19 meter. The other one didn't have that. We have the 16 meter. The other one had that. And we have the 13 meter. The other one had it. So this radio has 2 additional bands that radio doesn't have. And that is the 31 meter band, my favorite band, and the 19 meter band. I'm not too heartbroken about that one, but that one does get kind of busy when conditions are good. So what we're going to do as far as reception testing, and when we get to it, and I got it upside down, jeez, what a dummy. We're not going to test the 31 meter band because this radio won't receive it. I don't understand. I'm going to have to do some more checking of some more of these inexpensive radios and see if they leave out some of these bands. Maybe what happened is when they did the certification of the radio, maybe there was a problem with that band, so they left it out. It's kind of hard to believe, but, and like I say, there are a number of radios that look like this, the same switch down here, and they don't have some of the features like the MP3 player and Bluetooth. They look like this. I'm going to look at some of those radios, check the frequency, and see if we have a trend here that I've overlooked. Maybe I've been missing out here and not realizing, because what I do is I'm not very thorough. A lot of people will attest to that. To test reception, I just turn on the radio and start tuning it, whatever it will tune. Not realizing, like in this case, I can't tune the 31 meter band, which is probably one of the more active bands. At least Preacher Man is there all the time on 31 meters. He's on the other frequencies. So I apologize for that screw up, and this gets a big negative mark here, and I think it's, I was going to give it maybe an A or B, and now I think it's going to be a B minus or a C for me, because I want the 31 meter band. So that's how it goes. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my shows, please give me a thumbs up. Have a great day. Bye-bye.